Well, hello, Nesties. Hello, all. This is Netta, and welcome to Netta's Nest. It is October something. I don't know, but I do know I'll be 50 next Sunday. No, not next Sunday, next Monday. But I just wanted to give everybody a little tour before then because I am going to give the garden a break. So I think it can maintain itself because it just can. It only needed me to plant a couple things out. I went out and bought a couple things, but looks like green is growing, and I just want to give a quick show of what things are going to look like because I think next week, for one thing, I'm working all week. Yes, I'm working. And another thing is that I'm just going to give it a break just to let nature do what it does, and I'm only here to assist. So let's do a little quick tour and walk with me as we walk around Netta's Nest and see what's going on. So let's start back here. And I call everything the cage. And so this is the tomato cage. I really wish I knew what tomatoes were in here. And it seems to be doing fine. As I'll post, it is cool here in Florida, zone 9. Zone 9B. It's about 70, 71 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm actually cold. So these tomatoes are fine. I keep getting blossoms, but nothing's coming, but they'll stay covered and I won't worry about it. So that is them, and it's 6 tomatoes in here and a basil. And I just let them do their thing. Oh, excuse me. I had my cantaloupe and something that was binding over here. It all died. Got some type of something got on it. It's the soil. So next season I'll just put 4 grow bags against here and let them trellis the fence. I don't know what that is, but it's hanging fine. Over here is my junk patch. Nothing really grows in this patch. There's Lieutenant. No, there's second in command, and there's Lieutenant. They're here. Do not touch my, hey, no. So, no. This patch over here, nothing really grows. I threw the marigold back here because I said marigold. This is nematode soil. Even though I put a lot of stuff out here, but look at all this, and it's full of roots. I have the great oak right here. I have the plum, the crepe myrtle. So this is really rooty. I think there's a hibiscus down. I think there's a hibiscus on the other side of that in my neighbor's yard, but this is so rooty, full of root. But guess who popped up here? An eggplant. I thought it was a pepper. I don't know where it came from. I did throw a lot of seeds out here, and they're coming up. Whether they'll grow or not, I don't know. I just had leftover stuff and I threw it out here, and I'll see what happens. I threw snapdragons all along back there. You see somebody. And this bucket here. Remember, guys, when I first started gardening, I had that struggling. My first cucumber, it struggled and struggled. I had to put it back here to keep it out of sight, out of mind. It's still standing, and it's just trellised all over here. My plum tree that we cut back is growing. The grapevine is all on it and stuff. Look at all the new little babies here. All this is new greenery here. And I've turned this into my eggplant patch. Now, these 2 right here are always blossoming. But look, they always they fizz out. This is fizzing out. There's another one. I don't know. There's another one. It hasn't given me an eggplant. This is what I was fussing at the puppy about. I don't think it's time to pick it yet. But there's one growing right there. And I know when the eggplant's gonna come, the stem gets really nice and big. So those aren't gonna make it. That one might make it. Those aren't gonna make it. And this one right here, this is the skinny long eggplant, the Ichibachi or whatever it is. And is that in there? Yeah, Ichiban. And it's always giving. Like all those flowers, they might be eggplant. Now, I don't know which one this one is, Ichiban or Black Beauty, but we'll see. There's my first Black Beauty that's growing. I'm excited about this. This is another covered cage I have. I planted this. Radishes. Is it Daikon radish? I got those from my mama. Radish. Beets are along here. Cabbage. Now, this is what's strange, y'all. I don't know what this is. Oh, sorry. You can't really see. So this is something down here that has trellised up this pole. I have the slightest idea what it is. I thought this was all cabbage, collards, turnip, radish, beets. Honey, there's all kind of stuff in here. I'm gonna keep it covered. I hope that's a ladybug and not that Asian beetle that's killing the ladybugs. There's another one. Somebody. So the cucumbers all around here. Alright, I had a little bit of company. My honey came out here. I always got to get excited when he comes out because all he think I do is buy dirt, which I do. I've spent a lot of money on dirt, but patience is paying off. So there's the grape bushel. I don't know what type of grape tree this is. I don't know what to do with this grapevine. I'm just gonna let it grow. But as soon as the cucumber fizzle out, I'm gonna get rid of it and just let the grapes trellis this. But there's a cucumber there. I thought it was another one up under there. Oh, there's another one. So I don't like fooling with this mess. So it's cucumber and grape, my crepe myrtle. I have a green thumb for basil, I tell you. And look at this marigold. It has made a comeback, and she is standing tall. Look at her. My okra. I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, just 5 okra for right now. And these peppers that were planted beginning of the summer are finally showing out. So now I have rearranged some cabbages, some brassica, shall I say. This is my romaine. I bought this. I grew this, but I moved it because somebody started eating on it. And so I put some see, and I hadn't noticed that. I think it's a snail, but it now has ashes and DE on it. So this is another one of my greens. I planted some stuff down in there. Another anyhow, you know what it is. And I put some more seedlings out here. This is purple or Japanese giant. Those are some collards over there. I think that's the tree kale. I bought these 6 here. Those are my Bonnie hybrid cabbage, and they're supposed to be disease resistant. And you know, this is my patch of potatoes here, and they're growing, and that's good. So a lot of brassicas going on. And I found these 3 little seedlings over here in that corner, and that's that tree right there. We call it a plum. I think people call it a Japanese plum, or people call them Japanese plums, but it's actually a can't think of the word for it. But eventually, once they grow and they catch root, I'm gonna give them away to somebody that asks for them and send it to them. All my little seedlings from my sunflowers that I wanted to keep are there. Here's just stuff growing. Succession planting, that's what this is. But I tell you what, McKale never did nothing. One did. Spinach never did anything. Brussels sprouts never did anything. Broccoli never did anything. And cabbage, nothing. That's why I ended up buying cabbage. And those were planted before these. These came up in no time. Those are garlics. This is a Soriano pepper. I had a couple of those, and I put those 1, 2 over here. There was a bag over here that had that had some cabbage in it. They were dying, but I put one here. There's 2, that's 3, so 3 survived out of 6. This, whenever I see something dying out, I just put something down there behind it. But everything out here is cabbage, kale, potatoes, onions, garlic. Yeah, and then I had planted these. I just threw those just to see what would happen. Look at every one of them came up. So this is a mustard. I don't know what that is. That looks like a coria. I don't know what that is. Those are potatoes. That died. But I see, where'd it go? It died, but look. There's some greenie come back to it. So I'm gonna leave it there. So back over there where somebody's sitting in that. I don't know, probably one of the frogs. That is, those are carrots that survived. That was broccoli that didn't do well, and I think I put some carrots in there. They didn't germinate. And right here, I just put a little bit of compost out there. I don't know what it is. And those are my, come on, Soriano peppers that I put over there. Where did I put my sweet bell pepper? Because I planted it. Oh, I put it right here. My only sweet bell pepper that came up. So we'll see what happens. And I put a little tomato out there. I said, well, if you survive, buddy, you'll be okay. But I'm curious of what this green leaf with the purple inside is. It looks like a coria. I didn't plant a coria over here. I don't know. And it's not the purple basil. They're all in the same family. So we have a lot of stuff over here. And then plus I have like a, I don't know what's down in there. Something's planted in there. I don't know what it is. Some more brassicas. My okra plants are always giving. Excuse me. Right here, they're always giving. There's some more going in there. There's a flower. Those have 2 flowers on it. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 okra growing on it. I did harvest some okra this morning. I do have some basil, my rosemary. I think I'm gonna clip pieces off of this and put it somewhere. This is something that's growing. I don't know what it is. I think it's corn. If it is, it's got to come out of there. Those are just some tomatoes that I've had forever, just sitting there. I let this grow up here and it seems to be doing fine. These are 2 more tomatoes. Don't ask me what kind they are. I have the foggiest idea what it is. My white Avery eggplant is always doing something. I don't know what that is. Swiss chard. You guys tell me what this is. I don't know. I have 2 little bell peppers in here. I don't know if these are miniature bell peppers. Oh, these leaves really need some water. They're so soft. Oh, there's another one. So it's 1, 2, 3 in there, plus some more that's growing. Those are garlics. That's broccoli. This is my tower. Look at this. I think that's gonna actually be fruit. But I'm going to keep an eye on it because I'm starting to see those little brown spots. And we know what that means, invaders. So in this tower, there's, you know, there's strawberry, there's carrots, there's collard greens. And I have about 3 versions of collards, some Georgia collards and some, I don't know. But things on the bottom here are broccoli. That's a broccoli that's being bothered. Here's my other okra that's giving. That's over here is my purple basil. Strawberries are doing fine this time. This is a pepper that's growing. I planted that a long time ago. I don't know what's in this pocket. The boys are cutting up again. More carrots, more lettuce. Those are peppers down there. I think that's a cabbage. This is some strawberries. My pineapple. That's a green. The greens, and I definitely know the ones on the bottom are broccoli. And I think these are greens. I want to say this is bok choy. More carrots, more carrots. Somebody's in there growing strawberries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strawberries. So this strawberry, I put these little things here. I put 2 of them over here, and that's the result. Okay, and that's just a project there. And here's, I just saw somebody flying here. Here's another bed. So I think this is kale, collards, mustards. Looks like so I don't know. There are carrots over there. And there. Now along the edges here, I did put onions. I don't see anybody manifesting. That's my baby. I've been growing that one forever. It just had 1 leaf on it, then it had 3, then it had 2. So it's always doing something. But once everybody get about the size of my husband's hand, I'm gonna do me a little harvest and have me a little bit of garden greens. So this is a patch, and this patch here is filled with brassicas and onions, carrots, and garlic. And as we keep going, here's my tomato. Now this tomato plant right here, it had a huge blossom on it. Something ate the stem of it and it fell off, and it's trying to make a comeback. So that's 1, 2. That's just the only 2 that I see growing so far. But I thought it was going to be a huge tomato. That's the cabbage. This is another, but this is what's been, I'm so not proud of. This is what I be talking about. See? Y'all see them? I look for those little shallow spots. Hold on. Yeah, he gotta die. He can't, he has to be relocated. So when I see these little shallow leaves like that with the see-through in them, they gotta get out of here, because they're just harboring well, you know, harboring worms that will eventually destroy my crop. See? There's another one. I cut the whole leaf off, y'all. I don't be playing. So there are tomatoes there. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. So I have about 12 tomatoes on here that I have to protect. They look like they're gonna be big tomatoes. I don't know, guys. And I don't know. Oh, there's another one hiding in there. Look at that. If you know what type of tomatoes these are, let me know. He's just kind of growing out the box. This is that tomato bush that I had with all that stuff was in the same box. All the plants that my mama sent me. And I put a tomato bush in here, and I don't know which one it was. I cannot stand those leaf miners, y'all. So finally, if anybody remember, I said I wanted a tomato, and God has graced me with one bush that has so many on it. Yep. And here's my little, look at this guy. Cucumber. It struggled, but it made it. And I don't know if it's because of the citronella. I'm going to have citronella everywhere. There are some more carrots. I'm not thinning them out. I do see some yellow. I see this is that These were those that rainbow carrots. I'm gonna move these berries. I want these berries and blueberries going down the center of my yard, and that's where my future plans are. Here's my pepper alley, and I got quite a few peppers on here. I get these all the time. Now I don't know if I'm supposed to leave them on here for them to turn red, but I eat them just like they are. There's a few bell peppers. I'm gonna leave them on here for a while, but I don't know if they're gonna get big. But I don't like how sickly this plant looks. It was looking like that the other day. How about I just cut all the peppers off and start all over again? That's what I'm gonna do. The squirrels love this little patch here. So, but look at this. My potatoes are coming up, guys. I'm gonna leave them here through this Florida winter. Hey Nasties, so I can't sit still. I put a new bed out here. All collards and beets and radishes in between, and that's a smorgasbord of sage, cilantro, and thyme and beets. We'll see what pops up. So I'll put that right there to see what I can grow on the ground. You know, I had my peppers back here. I really don't like walking back there, guys. So I moved my hibiscus over here, and I'm gonna have all this is gonna be peppers, you know, in addition to. But this is what was funny. I went on and harvested my peppers so I know what was going on with them, and I wanted them to grow up there all small, and I gave them a whole lot of water, and plus I have a water sprinkler back there, and they may get plenty of water now because they weren't getting enough back there. But look at this. Didn't even see her down here. Look how big that thing is, as big as my finger. So when I've been harvesting them, I'll show you, hold on. I thought this was big for them. Isn't that something? Then I see that whopper over there. I'm excited. I don't know whether to leave it on there and let it go to seed so I can have the seeds, or eat it. Plus my eggplant, I'm getting ready to make me a little stir fry. So hopefully everybody here will be happier here. I'll leave these little ones on. I left two. I can't believe that was down there. That's so funny. And I've been looking for poop because they just don't look healthy. And my sugar cane has 3 babies coming up. In addition to this one, there are 3 more, and I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna leave my peppers right here, and we'll see what happens.